Hi there, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time for your monthly astrological forecast for August 2022. And just a quick reminder that if you ever want to get a session with me, you do need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, engagement helps this channel out a lot. So what's going on with our month of August? Well, we'll start with the Sun, bringing special focus, highlights, attention, enhancement, and support to your third house of communications, pacts, promises, commitments, your peer group, and helpful third parties, Leo, through the 22nd of the month. Wherever the Sun goes, there is a focus on clearing, purification, and optimization as well. And what we see here in the third house is a complete change to how you are engaging with your sense of community and how your community shows up for you. With the Sun in the third house, this is a time where people who are, the cream of the crop when it comes to maybe your field or your friendships or your neighborhood, however it goes, are going to be drawn closer to you for connection, collaboration, and mutually enhancing support. This is also a time where you may be noticing that with the Sun in the third house, there is a big purging or wrapping up of a lot of existing contracts, commitments, and covenants to bring them to fruition and resolution in the best interest possible so that you are able to get current or move forward with things in your life that maybe are not able to fully anchor or substantiate or manifest in the best way possible. Now, this can happen where we are cashing in on a lot of these fruitions and a lot of these conclusions, and we are also making some big moves in terms of settling ourselves in communities and in friendships and in collaborations, both new and established, that are going to be really giving a big launch to us in some way, or to a project or a pursuit that is very near and dear to our hearts. After the 22nd of the month, the Sun enters Virgo for the duration of August and going on into September. This is your fourth house of home, family, the domicile, your roots, as well as even your home economic circumstances. And with the Sun here, your fourth house is really getting the treatment. This is a time where you are transforming a lot of the ways that you relate to the very world that you have built your castle in. Because the Sun is in the fourth house, you're going to be finding that new opportunities to bring more value here, whether this has to do with financial value or maybe even relational value, are going to be showing up. The Sun in the fourth house is great for anyone who has been maybe looking to monetize a home-based business idea. And this is also a great time for creating stronger bonds or even healing or closing distances in bonds with family members, whether they be blood relatives or maybe chosen family. Chosen family is also applicable here, as well as clearing away the shadows of the past as it may be relating to any kind of clouds or, let's just say, uncomplimentary influences that may be existing or continuously being reintroduced into a home or family space. We've got Mars, the planet of action, energy, that obstacle-clearing driving force in Taurus through the 19th of the month. And that theme of purging the past, clearing roots, and releasing old stories is very strong here as well. Because with Mars and Taurus, right, we're talking about the 12th house, the past, privacy, the hidden zone, old business, unfinished business. But in this case, it's about taking care of and eliminating any kind of burdens, obstacles, attachments, and things that keep you in the past or maybe influencing too many things in the present or creating a block in some way to the attainment of a particular goal or ideal. Mars in the 12th house can sometimes bring up opportunities for us to make a big break or kind of a jailbreak, especially from anything that may be binding us or bound to us in some way. And this is also a time where a lot of you are getting a chance to save or salvage something that has been continuously oppressed or blocked for many, many years in your life and give it its day. Give it a chance to finally strut its stuff. Mars in the 12th house, however, can and sometimes will also bring us to a place where we have to finally eliminate old conflicts or old issues that have been sort of recycling or repeating themselves either in, different connections that we have with other people, challenges with maybe financial matters. The good news about this is even though it's stuff that we kind of wish we could leave in the attic or leave in the closet or leave in the basement, it's getting cleaned out, and we have to just be tough enough to allow the clean out to happen. After the 19th, we've got Mars moving on into your sign for the duration of August and going well into September. And this is a time where you are getting a chance to apply the wildcard blessings of Mars to any area of your life you desire. That's the nice thing about having a planet in our first house. Mars in the first house is all about you becoming a champion for your own cause. What is it that you are looking to maybe break out of some kind of limitation with? Is there a glass ceiling when it comes to your earning power? Is there an obstacle that you are looking to clear that has come in between you and having maybe the space or the relationship or the health or the career opportunities that you desire? Mars is giving you a bit more fame, a bit more recognition. Mars tends to give us sort of the MVP treatment in all groups that we have. We tend to become very well known, not necessarily in sort of popularity for its own sake. That's more of a Venusian aspect. But it's really for something that sets us apart, something that makes us a champion, something that makes us a bit of a superhero in our world or with the people that we do or want to connect to more. And you may be finding that you are in high demand in your professional life and in your personal life with Mars here. You're also getting a chance to go a bit wild. You're going to be finding all kinds of different people and all kinds of different opportunities with which to finally go on some adventures that you have been sitting on for a while. We have Venus, the planet of love, favor, popularity, and affection in Cancer through the 10th of the month. This is your second house of earned income, employment, your values, and your valuables. And money is coming very easily to you in the first half of the month, because whenever we have Venus in the second house, we notice that it's an opportunity for us to not only claim or maybe establish some kind of raise in our monthly take-home, our monthly base, but it may be even that there is a change in the market around your field or around your office, which is allowing you to bring in more wealth on a weekly or monthly basis without actually having to change anything about your workload or about your availability or your schedule. This could be because people are willing to pay you more. It's a great time to start talking about a change in compensation. And even if you work for yourself, you may find that giving yourself a bit of a raise, even if it's 10 or 15% more an hour, is something that is highly encouraged at this time. You may also find that with Venus here, those of you looking for new work or new job opportunities are also going to find that what you're negotiating, what you're going through in these orientation processes are exceeding your expectations. There may be some hidden benefits coming to you through the workforce. After the 10th, we've got Venus moving on into Leo, that third house of communications, pacts, promises, commitments, as well as, of course, the helpful third parties and community and your peer group. And Venus will be here on into September. With Venus in the third house, this is where you are getting a chance to be match made with a lot of beautiful opportunities that are being kind of handed off to you or linked up to you with helpful third parties there to make it so. This can be really helpful, especially if you are looking for answers to challenges or solutions to mysteries that have befuddled you until this point. This can be a time where it's really important to remember that input and contributions from the outside, well, they're going to be helpful. So if you are a Gemini who tends to fly solo and under the radar a lot, obviously this month you're going to need to be willing and ready to connect. In fact, with Venus in the third house, you may be finding that matchmaking opportunities are going to be all over the map. whether it's matchmaking us with wealth, or those of you who are single and available may find that you're getting match made with new love opportunities through 1 degree of separation of a mutual connection. A lot of you are also going to find that if you are currently coupled or married, you may be getting match made with a new way to bond, a new way to connect, a new romantic adventure to go on with new friends, or a new community that is building around the relationship itself. And a lot of you are also going to find with Venus in the 3rd house that something that you are looking to draw awareness to is finally drawing that awareness. We've got Mercury, the planet of communications, speed, and productivity, entering Virgo on the 4th and pretty much being there through the entirety of the month, right, going all the way up to the 24th. So this is your 4th house of home, family, and the domicile, right, your roots, home economics. Mercury in the 4th house is all about speeding up developments with things that have been sluggish when it comes to home and family affairs, home and family business, or any kind of joint projects or big excursions that you have been going on or trying to get off the ground as it relates to your home life. So for those of you that have maybe been kind of dealing with, look, I've been trying to make a move, or I'm trying to, sell this property, or I'm looking to start or finish a renovation project or a landscaping project, or for those of you that are looking to cash in or cash out on some kind of maybe more involved deal as it relates to a home or family matter, and it's been taking too long, Mercury is going to be helping you to make up for lost time and bring this to a successful fruition. Mercury here is also opening up lines of communication in such a way where you are getting a chance to connect and change the way you relate to a lot of family members that maybe you don't know very well, that you might have a very strong, very beautiful rapport with. Sometimes this can be where we realize that we have a link in our family, right, to a cousin or to an uncle or, or whatever, where we are getting a chance to have a stronger relationship because there is a stronger one-on-one relationship between both households or both individual families that creates a really strong alliance. And for those of you who are working on a home-based business operation or a project that you are trying to monetize out of the home, expect some fast growth here as well. Finally, we got to wrap up with our lunations. As we always do, we talk about the full moon and the new moon. Our full moon of the month is in Aquarius on August 11th. And this is in your 9th house of higher education, government legal proceedings, travel, culture, as well as anything relating to your spiritual path and your spiritual practice. Now, with a full moon in the 9th house, in the window period between roughly the 11th of August and about the 26th, 27th of August, depending on where you live in the world, it's kind of an overnight thing, you are going to find that there is a closing of some kind of maybe agreement or a contract or maybe even some kind of standard or policy that you have been working under or abiding by for a very long time. And this is here to open the world to you by eliminating the bubble that such an agreement or maybe a parameter has kept you in. This could be something that is relating to career, or this may be a limitation when it comes to a financial matter or a contract matter, or maybe even a permit or licensure discussion. This is also a time which is really helpful for those of you curious about travel and immigration to maybe expedite transition from a waiting period. If you've been looking for an opportunity to travel, looking for an opportunity to move, or to expand your reach when it comes to online business, connecting with people abroad, the whole world is opening up for you this month, Gemini. And finally, we've also got, of course, our new moon in Virgo on August 27th, which is really more energized in September. But from the 27th of August and roughly the 10th of September, this new moon is in your 4th house, planting seeds, initiating new beginnings, and turning over leaves and chapters in your 4th house of home and family. And I think a lot of you Gemini people may be finding that with a new moon here, there is the birth of a new way to feel at home in the world. Now, this could literally be a big move opportunity for those of you who are looking to relocate, you've been house hunting, or maybe you're looking to make some kind of new investment. A new moon is going to put you right in line to see the best thing for yourself. This is also a time where a new income avenue may be birthed in your household, whether it's something for you, or it's for a spouse or a partner, or maybe it's a new income avenue that is generating wealth for the whole family. And a lot of you are also going to find that there is a big transformation to your home environment, however it goes. The atmosphere itself is changing to become all the more conducive to the most idyllic life possible. Remember, the home is the most important talisman that we have. Feng Shui, right? Create the sanctuary, create the perfect world with which to create your reality with. That is what this new moon is helping you do. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.